Hi, we're here at Creative Hub in Inspiration House, actually in our creative area, and I'm with the very lovely and wonderful Lisa Haig. Lisa runs our Creation Station franchise in Bournemouth.
I do.
And when did you start your franchise, Lisa?
Well, I have just hit my 6th year, actually. Yes.
So 2010.
2010, yes, in the summer. Yeah, I came down to Devon and I was sat, I think, around your kitchen table, actually.
So you've seen a lot of change in the business.
I have seen a lot of change.
Yes, because I think when you came on board we had about 20 franchises.
Yep, I was number 20.
You were number 20?
I am number 20.
Wow! And now we are up to, I think, 104.
Yeah.
So I'd love to share perhaps a little bit of your story. Why did you decide to invest in a Creation Station franchise? What was it you were looking for?
So my sort of circumstance was that I'd been working for a big corporate organisation. I started my family whilst I was still working. I'd been working there for several years. Had my youngest, who's now 7,
right.
And unfortunately I was made redundant. However, like all of these scenarios, sometimes what seems like a bad time actually can be turned around into quite an opportunity. I still wanted to be working. I still wanted to contribute to the family income. So I started looking at websites for mums. So I came across, I think it was the Working Mums website, actually, and that's where I saw the ad. And I saw the ad and it kind of really stood out as something that was fun and creative, and it kind of took me back to my childhood in terms of what I loved doing. So it was a million miles away from what I was currently doing.
Yes, yes.
So I got invited. So I applied for the advert and got some more information via the packs that were being sent out.
Yeah.
And it's quite scary because when you get that, obviously there's quite a bit of information in there, and then you start to think about, oh, self-employment, is that really for me? Am I brave enough? You know, especially as a mum, you know, with 2 little ones. And then of course I got invited along to what is now a Discovery event.
Yes.
I can't remember if it was called that at the time.
We've always called it a Discovery event.
Yeah.
I think we used to have like 3 or 4 at a Discovery event.
Yeah.
The last Discovery event we had over 100 people.
Wow.
So 35 people plus partners and children, because we welcome children.
Yeah.
And that was full. We had to turn people away actually. But we run them every month all around the country. So what was that like, going to a Discovery event?
That was actually really exciting because for a start it meant a trip down to Devon at the time.
Yeah.
But also I loved the fact that you saw a class. When I joined, it started off with just Little Explorers and obviously the art and party entertainment. And I do remember when I was there, I couldn't just stand back and watch. I wanted to get involved because you do, and it was. I think really that was the point where I thought, yeah, this feels comfortable, and this feels like something I could do. I mean, of course, you know, once you've been to the Discovery event and you sort of go back and then you start thinking about, you know, money and, you know, the finances and everything. I mean, my particular situation was I'd been made redundant. I'd been given some redundancy money. And therefore it was a sort of a calculated risk in terms of investing. But going to the Discovery event was key in terms of making my decision, because I got to meet you for a start. You get to see what your company is all about, you know, and the rest you find out, you know.
Yes. And chatting to other franchise owners who say, because it's not slick, it's not particularly polished, it's very organised and professional at Discovery events, but it's very relaxed and you can ask any questions.
Yes.
Because we're just transparent. I mean, you've known us long enough now.
Yeah, oh, definitely.
So it is what it is, and we always try and improve wherever we can.
Yeah, definitely. And I think that's what's quite important there as well, isn't it? Is that it's not sort of stuffy, you know, that you can be relaxed and be yourself, and everyone else in the network is like that. So it's really important.
Yeah, good. So 6 years on, it's interesting because you've just been down to do some different types of training. You've just done
Yes.
social media training with us.
So Monday was social media training. So that was part of Business Booster training that that you've put out there for the rest of the network, which is key. And yesterday and today has all been about launching Create Club and Creative Craft as a part of that, which is very exciting. So although a lot of the people within the network have already are already on board with Create Club, it's, you know, I've sort of built my business up fairly slowly and steadily because that's what I wanted and what I wanted for my family to fit into my circumstances. So I think that's the other important thing to stress, is that you don't put massive pressure on us as franchisees to say, right, you know, from day one you're going to be running, you know, 6 classes every week and you're going to be doing parties at weekends and this, that, and you know, we've got some flexibility and choice about it.
Yeah, because it's your business at the end of the day.
Yeah.
We're here to support.
Yeah.
We can't do it for you, but we'll help you to achieve what you want.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
everyone's different.
Yes.
So I think that's one of
and
our
I think
benefits.
I think that is one of the things that really stands out for me as well for this franchise, is I think that I haven't felt, you know, pressured into going any further with my business than I feel right at that particular time. Although saying that now, I've reached a place where I'm now ready, I think, to go full pelt a little bit. So.
And it's nice to know that, you know, no matter where you are in your business journey, from year 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, there's still scope for you to grow when you're ready to.
Yes.
And even with our Create Club, I mean, there's just so many opportunities.
Oh, there is.
I mean, you're really scaling your business now, aren't you?
Yeah, yeah, definitely. I mean, when I first started, I think I was running 2 classes, 2 Little Explorer classes, obviously doing parties at weekends, and I was just running it just myself. You know, and I did that for a few years, and then I, you know, starting to tick over nicely, but I also got to that stage, you know, where perhaps a lot of people start to drop off, you know, start to think, oh, actually, no, this isn't for me. But I realised that actually this was the point where I needed to build a team and have somebody else as enthusiastic about my business as I was, and that was quite a big turning point. So I've now got a couple of people who work for me now, and I have another lady who I'm very excited, a young arts graduate student who I'm looking to take on board as well, hopefully, to launch my Create Club. So
it's really exciting. I'm really excited.
Yeah.
Because one of the things I particularly love about the way you approach your business is it's about you put your needs first, and then you make the business work for you.
Definitely.
And that's really important.
It is. Yeah. And my circumstances have meant that I've had to. You know, I have to make it work. It has to be financially viable.
There's mortgages to pay, bills, holidays. There's all the things that you need as
and you know, with two little ones. Well, I say little, they're 7 and 9 now, but yeah, there's definitely. And I still want to be enjoying it, and I do still enjoy it. I think that's the thing, isn't it? You still have to be passionate about your business, because if you're not passionate, then you're not going to do well.
Absolutely.
You know, so.
And what about the support over the years? How have you seen that develop?
I mean, the support is, again, from when I first joined, has grown massively. You know, there's such an amazing team at head office now. You couldn't really ask for anything more. I mean, there's obviously there's the massive network of franchisees who are always available. We obviously have our Facebook groups that we can natter on and try and obviously be positive, but offer, you know, suggestions and ideas, or what's working well, what's not working well. The business support meetings. And obviously all the training, the yearly conference, that's really important as well, and I really enjoy those, and I've been to all of them, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have.
Almost as many as me.
So yeah, there's a lot of support out there. Again, I think that makes Creation Station stand out for me as well, because there's quite a few franchises out there, and there are people who obviously I know in my network of businesses that are running their franchises, and that's always the thing that you know, you ask, as a franchisee, you know, oh, what's your network like? What's your, you know, do you get a lot of support like with your marketing? And obviously I'm able to say yes, of course, you know, because the website, obviously you're investing a lot in the website, which I'm very excited about. Again, I've seen that change a bit over the years. So yeah, it's all good.
Good. And for me, the reason I started the business back in 2002 when my 3 were little was really to make a difference to people in my community, help parents and inspire children's imaginations. And you know, we've inspired now with your help, thank you, over 250,000 children.
Yeah.
And that's why we look for great people who want to make a difference in their community, want the flexibility of running their own business. And I'd just like to say thank you for inspiring so many children in your area.
Thank you.
Lisa, it's wonderful having you as part of our team.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Well, you've heard it from Lisa. If you would like to find out more, do request an information pack if you haven't got one already, or come along to a discovery event. You never know, Lisa might actually be at one. We'll have to get you on to one.
Yeah.
All right, thanks for listening. Take care. Bye-bye.